It was a stage on which we could really have shone, and we don't even finish in the top 10? It's... Hi guys, let's start the briefing for this stage. The main thing to grasp today is that the route is flat and it harbors no particular difficulty.
Hello and welcome to all. You just have to look at the profile to understand that the scenario of this stage should be dictated by the sprinters' teams. Breakaways will surely attempt to thwart the predictions of a mass sprint, but their chances of success are very slim.
We've got enough of a points lead for the polka dot jersey. There's no way we can lose it today. Keep it up!
1.5 minutes for the breakaway. It might just work. A good ruler, he doesn't really have a strong point that would scare opponents. A good ruler with not too bad a punch. He should still try to get away before the finish because he's not so fast in a sprint.
At the front, he's the best placed for the green jersey. He's the fastest sprinter in the leading group.
The breakaway is widening the gap, but there's nobody who's a threat to the overall standings. The time gap with the head of the race is stable.
His teammates have positioned themselves at the head of the peloton. They will no doubt manage the gap so as to finish in a sprint. His teammates have positioned themselves at the head of the peloton. They will no doubt manage the gap so as to finish in a sprint. Flat stages. Little wonder that they're not shown in their entirety on TV.
The breakaway is losing ground. The first 15 score points at the intermediate sprint. The first will pocket 20 points.
The head of the race is 5 kilometers from the intermediate sprint. Up the pace, guys, to prepare for the intermediate sprint. The breakaway is upping the tempo at the head of the race. It doesn't intend to be caught up that easily.
Time difference between the peloton and the breakaway is steady.
Here's the winner of the intermediate sprint. Okay, we'll consume a feed. The peloton is riding hard. Stay well placed. The gap is increasing. We don't need to ride for now. There's nobody dangerous for us in the breakaway. He's got his team riding to set up a sprint finish. This is not the time to hang around at the back of the peloton. Here's the positions over the last climb. He's the best placed on the overall standings in the breakaway. He's got his team riding to set up a sprint finish. This is not the time to hang around at the back of the peloton. The gap is decreasing, guys. The peloton should be there for the stage win. He's the fastest sprinter in the leading group.
Vas-y, Michel.
Allez les gars!
A breakaway is in the sight of the peloton. There's little chance that it can hold off the sprinters' teams.
Allez les gars.
30 seconds lead for the head of the race.
Allez les gars, courage. Continuez comme ça. Allez les gars, allez, continuez comme ça.
Okay, lads. The final stretch in Pau is not dangerous. There are 2 bends in the last 3 kilometers, but the streets are wide. It shouldn't create problems. Okay, we'll consume a feed.
The breakaway is holding off the peloton, but it's going to be difficult. The breakaway is hanging on, but I can't see how he can hold off the sprinters' teams.
10 kilometers from the finish for the leaders. It's going to be complicated.
The fate of this stage is not yet sealed, but a mass sprint seems more and more likely. It would call for a real exploit to hold off the sprinters' teams.
5 kilometers for the breakaway. It'll be tight for the stage victory. Okay, we'll consume a feed.
The sprinters are ready to fight it out. Well positioned on the wheel of their team members, they'll soon be burning rubber. The red pennant for the peloton.
Go, 1 kilometer. You've got to give everything in the sprint.
He is in sparkling form and you can clap him loudly. Here's the yellow jersey. He will be able to hang this jersey in his trophy room. Let's hope for him that he can add more. He tops the standings and will receive the traditional honours. Here's the green jersey of this Tour de France. Let's hope for his sake that things go as well in the future, but for now, he can relish the moment. He tops the standings and will receive the traditional honours. Here's the polka dot jersey of this Tour de France. It is a moment that he soon won't forget, and which marks his career. Come on, let's applaud him once more.
Well done, guys. We're where we should be. We were aiming for a top 5 spot, and you did the job. I'm happy with that. Hi guys. Let's start the briefing for this stage. It'll be a very demanding day